Good afternoon. Well, special little stage. If you were lucky enough to come across this on Facebook or YouTube, we're just about to do one of our little island stages. It's the third island in the Orkney stages that we're doing, called Eday, which I'll bring up on the map as we speak. If I can. I hope I can. Okay. There we go. Yes, it looks like we just started, but I will take it back to the beginning. It's a very short stage. Let's just go in there. Right. I'm not going to hang about because why am I not going to hang about? I'm not going to hang about because we have a big stage this evening. I'm going to start that a little bit earlier than normal because finished very late last night. Well, after we'd cleared up, it was very late, and I don't want to be that late tonight, really, if I can help it. If it has to be, it has to be. But I'm going to try and make it not so. So, I'm trying to get rid of. Without further ado, I will stop the stream. Like that. Not stop the stream. You don't want me to do that. I'll stop the map and start it again. So we have started from the very tip. I suppose while I'm on the map here, I can kind of scroll out and show you. There we go. That's kind of the Orkney Islands there. We've done the first two, North Ronaldsay and Sanday. We did Sanday on Sunday, and now we're doing Eday. Not eBay. You can't buy it. You probably could. Well, no, you can't. I don't think. I'm sure if you're rich enough, you probably could. But one more. I don't know if that's too close or not. So there, right by the edge of the sea. We start from the very north end, and we will make our way to the south end, ready for the next island. We'd have to catch a little ferry over to the next island, although they often use planes on these nowadays. So I need to get back where I can see you guys, just in case there's any chat comes in. I pressed the wrong button to get that. That's the one. and then I just need to check that I've got my mic is working properly, everything's working properly, chat's working, heart rate's even working. I love my little heart rate thing. That's a long story. I went into that several times on the other 2 rides, but yeah, I'm quite proud of my achievement of getting that working like it does. Got to be proud of something, haven't you? Yeah, so away we go. It's going to be very short, so I think what I'll do is I'm going to show you some pictures from the island now, and then I'll show you them a bit later on, because if I leave it too long, it will be over before we know it. It really is that small. So this, I'm hoping this will be the right one. I'm hoping these are the pictures of Eday. Yes, they are. I cannot really tell you a lot about the pictures or any buildings that come up, other than that's a lighthouse. I can give you some kind of running commentary, but basically you're seeing what I'm seeing. I don't know a lot about the island. Haven't really had a chance to. What's the word for it? Haven't really had a lot of chance to research it. I sometimes try and look at a few little things on Google about it. I'll have a little drink while we're looking through these. Certainly very rustic and picturesque. I know they had a snowy owl come visit the island for a year once. There's a picture of it on here somewhere, I think, if that comes up. Not always, doesn't always get all the pictures come up for some reason sometimes, which gave him great excitement. It's kind of looking like that with this, because I think that's the picture we've already seen, isn't it? Or maybe it's not. Ooh. Look at that beach. That reminds me of the beaches that I used when I was working up in Scotland, over by Lower Largo. The beaches were like that. Beautiful beaches, sunny days, and there'll be nobody about. Not like the beaches in south of England. It was heaven. Oh, I keep nudging into things at the moment. Very clumsy today. And I think that's possibly back to the beginning. So, yeah, there's a few pictures. Whet your appetite. If you want to go and have a look at an island that's 7 miles top to bottom. Anyway, and that got through 6/10 of a mile. I like the own stream. It's quite a delay actually at the moment. And from reality to the live stream, it's probably about 40 seconds by the looks of that. It's between 20 and 40. I think it does vary, or it seems to vary anyway. Helicopter up there. Let's tighten this handrest on this. It's just come slightly loose. I was carrying it round the houses after the Sunday ride. Let's put that up to full screen just so I can see the chat bit. There we go. So hopefully I'm going to see the chat if people come in. I'm just going to peacefully go on this ride, and people join in the chat. Cool. If not, I'm sure everybody will be coming on in the evening. Had another day full of doing video editing. Got one whirring away at the moment in the upload stage. So it's all been edited and that's been uploaded back to YouTube. So I can then delete the raw original. It's going to be pretty hot this evening. It's pretty hot now, but I've got some little dicky birds come down onto the garden. I guess because I mowed the lawn. Anything I've unearthed. Sparrows from Ara. So I've got to adjust the donations. I think I'll do that this evening. Makes sense to do it then, because then I can thank the people. I'll thank them now, but there's nobody really watching, so somebody might thank you. Come on later. So yeah, we've had two donations that were personally given to me while we were doing the front garden ride on Sunday, where we arrived in my hometown of Highworth. So we decided to do the ride from the front with a great deal of social distancing. It did mean that people could actually come along, which they did. My friends came along. Some of them came along and watched from an adequate distance, which was really, really nice. But in amongst that, I put a bucket out the front. We don't get a lot of people going past our place because it's not actually even a road, it's just a footpath. But Colleen and Mark, Mark put some money in the bucket, came along and put some money in the bucket, and the only way I can thank her was a very nice lady with a dog walked past and put some money in as well. So our donation money will go up a little bit on the next stream. So it's very kind of them. Every bit helps now, every little bit, and every big bit helps as well. So thank you very much. We've slowed down quite a bit on the donation, so it's nice to get a couple more in. And I guess, that's inevitable. Once everybody that you kind of know has stuck the money in, then you start to slow down a bit. We have gone down one other avenue, with thanks to Sean and Joe. Hopefully that may bear fruit, because there are some very nice and very generous and friendly people in that particular group. I won't go into any details other than that. we're getting a few dropped frames. I'm hoping that seem to get it more when it's really hot as well. Hoping that doesn't mean we've lost Facebook, but I'll just check on that. If it does, I'll just probably run it on YouTube. Because it has come back before, so I don't want to stop it, not with something that's going to be just over half an hour long. I don't want to add 2 hours of editing to a half-hour long video. So I know it's working on YouTube, and hopefully it'll come back on Facebook. We'll cross our fingers on that one. Oh, it's very hot. So, yeah, give him a shout out. I'll give him another one this evening. Hello, Ben. Happy birthday. Okay. What was I going to do? See if I can get it up on Facebook. I just realised that where it could be a problem is that I've got Ethernet plugged in on that because I'm doing the upload. We've taken out a bit too much, although we've got a steady 2,500 kilobytes per second running there, so there shouldn't be any problem. It's only had 2 blips and it survived them both. Yeah. I'll put a message up just in case. I need to keep a good eye on it anyway, because there's a good chance it could actually fail on YouTube as well. What's there? I can see me now. I think it is struggling a bit though. Yeah. It'd be struggling a little bit on Facebooky. Better off on YouTube at the moment, I think. Well, at least I can see it. So you can find it if you want, but I think it's just easier on YouTube if you're coming on fresh. Right, let's get rid of that. Oh, I think my heart rate monitor cut out. I think it has actually. Let's pump it up a bit and see whether it moves. I think it's stuck on 91. Yeah, it's definitely stuck on 91. And it's not coming up with it, which means it's turned itself off for some reason. Excuse me. There it is. Can I find it? That thing where you do it twice seems to work better that way. Don't know why. It's a very low signal. It's picking up things from a distance far better than this. Maybe the battery's. Says the battery's high. But anyway, as you can see, the heart rate has moved. So we're back on now. Plus there's little places to stay, so there are some. I didn't put bed and breakfast and things on the little islands. There's quite a bit of work involved in that, so I saved that for the main stages, where we contact the B&Bs that we stay at. Although obviously I won't be contacting tonight's one because it's a big company one, so there's no I only contact. Basically, we stop at places to stay on each leg that we do, so we'll go start to finish from somewhere that we have theoretically virtually stayed at to another place where we can stay at, so hotels and B&Bs. I try and pick it like I would if I was staying in the hotels. Trying to find ones that are value for money and things like that, and try and pick little family-owned ones where possible. I mean, it's the family-owned ones. I give them a little call because I think that's the nice thing to do, because they're having a tough time. just to say that I'll virtually be staying at their place and wish them well and all that kind of thing. But I don't tend to do that with the sort of, obviously sometimes the cheapest one around, I have to say, is, like the Premier Inn or something like that. And I've got to be true and honest to the situation. Obviously, if there's a Premier Inn for 40 quid and all the other ones around are at 100 quid, then I think everybody would do the same thing. It's a shame, but that's the way life goes. So yeah, we're staying at Mercure, the Grand Hotel. It was the cheapest one in the middle of Bristol, which is very surprising because when I came to finding some photos of it, because I'll do the same thing and show photos of it and of Bristol. But it's incredibly really nice hotel. I can't believe that price on the internet is right, because it's very salubrious for a Mercure anyway. So we're passing the Eday London Airport. Yep, a little island 7 miles from its longest point. 7 miles long on its longest point, and it has an airport on it. That's pretty impressive. I would imagine there are very small planes that land on it. I don't know what the population of it is. Can't be that many. 50 maybe? 40? Between 20 and 50, I'd say. There's it's a fair old chunk of farmland, so there'll be several farms. And I think there is a little, we did see a little village, didn't we? I think. Just making this a nice steady ride. For the obvious reason I need to save myself for the one this evening. That's just made me think. I just want to see what the ride is for Friday, because we're hopefully going to do that from the front garden again. We're going to do that for the next 2 Fridays. We won't do it for the following Friday, we'll do that on the Sunday. Main reason for that being, that should be the day all this gets finished, which will be a very exciting day. Right, stop off, let's have a look. Yeah, that's a bit worrying. There's the islands. Oh, there we are. Whew. I thought I'd lost all. God, I lost that information. That's a lot of work behind getting all of that there. So tonight we are doing the. Where are we? Malmesbury to Bristol. What's the day? Tuesday, isn't it? Tuesday, yes. That's the Tuesday's ride. That's the Wednesday's ride. Thursday's ride. Friday's ride. Friday's ride is Sanford, Perivale to Widden Down. Well, hang on there. I think that's only 1 week away. Actually, because we've got several days that I'm not riding. Taking a few days off. Spend with the missus and need a bit of recovery time. Getting a few little niggly problems, but nothing major. So yeah. So we're doing Malmesbury to Bristol Tuesday. Bristol to Bridgewater Wednesday. Bridgewater to Sanford Perivale Thursday. Perivale to Widden Down. I lost count already. Malmesbury to Bristol's Tuesday. Don't know why I'm counting my fingers. Days of the week. Bristol to Bridgewater Wednesday. Bridgewater to Perivale Thursday. Perivale to Widden Down Friday. And then we'll have, oh my, Widden Down to Lifton Tuesday, Lifton to Bodmin Wednesday, Bodmin to Redruth Thursday, and then we got the TT one to do. That'll be Friday. Woo! We finish in not next Sunday, the Sunday after. So I was actually right on that the first time. I got talked into being not right. So I'm gonna have to. Oh, that's a shame in a way. On my long weekend, we'll have to do our Sunday ride then. That's okay. It'll be nice because obviously, if it's like the other Sunday ride, it'll be nice for both of us, I think. So I won't do Saturday. It's cool. Or I do the Isle of Man TT on Saturday. Oh, it's too difficult. Although we got things like the Isle of Wight and things like that we've got to do. Yeah. So I'll end up having to do, well, that's the other way of doing it, is to do things like the Isle of Wight. I'm going to have to plan it out on the days. Draw out a little calendar. Because there's some quite big-ish island stages. Oh, that's definitely food for thought. Take a look at that when I have my break in between the two rides. A message. Be that. No. What that is. Hoping this stays in one piece, because I can, with a bit of luck, shoot this run through the editor to keep up with the process. I need to be editing more than I'm making, basically. So obviously it's very hilly island, just looking at that elevation map, isn't it? Nice finish though. We're about to be all downhill. Oh, I could. Oh no. Oh, I can't think. I'm trying to work out the stages in my head when I'm riding, which is probably not the best time. I'll do it when I get off the bike. Trying to work out which one, how to put the best stages on the for the front garden ones, that kind of stuff. What ones to do on what days, or what days not to do ones, so that the rest of them time well. Well, yeah. So the good news is I'm going to be finished sooner than I thought I was going to be, but that creates a few headaches as well, in timing, unfortunately. But I'll work it out. It'll be okay. That'll do, pig. Oh, 6 miles. I do a leg without a break. Well, because normally that be the length of my length before I break, so no point in stopping. As long as the internet doesn't break down, or the stream doesn't break down. Add that to the mileage as well. Well, getting towards the end of a teeny tiny stage. Hardly broken a sweat, but it's been nice. There hasn't been anybody really on, but it's been nice to just do a little stage where there hasn't been any major issues. Internet played a little bit of silly billies, but it held fast. And work our way around this corner. Always zoom in a little bit as well, so we get just a little bit more detail. And it's it's further than you think, because when the marker gets to the end bit, it often takes a little bit more just to make the ride finish. If anybody is watching, the ride will finish not when the marker gets to the end marker, but the white squiggly line at the bottom. If you look at where Shade's macaroni is, as in the monkey, the little white line doesn't quite meet that picture. The way I know when the ride's finished, because obviously I can't see all of the trainer, because behind that monkey is actually the start finish button, but you'll see that white line pop behind, so it'll go longer than the picture, and that's when I know that the ride's finished. I also get a little warning thing up in the corner, which is just done. There we go. So that is exactly 7 miles. I said it's 7 miles top to bottom, and it is 7 miles. That's that little leg done. I'm going to go away and try and work out some kind of timetable in which we can do the special stages, and in which I can work it out so that I'm not doing too much over the weekends, because we're going to have a little bit of time to ourselves for the weekends, myself and Mrs. Macaroni. So if there is anybody on, that leaves me to say, love and abundance, stay safe, and peace out.